Hi, so here we are starting painting. What have we got so far? We're kind of working on two at once. I've got the Revell kit. Like I say, it was partly assembled. And here it is. We got the wings and tail on and everything. And the fuselage was assembled. I've masked the windows just a little bit. And I put putty on the major seams. And I got a little white primer on it. Get it kind of cleaned up here. See how those seams are. It's not too bad because I think it's going to get tile decals on the bottom. So we got this kind of a start. I'm going to leave a hole in the bottom because it's going to be mounted on the kit stand, I believe. So I got to test that out. I haven't put the interior in yet, but that'll be coming soon. Let's take a look at what we've got here on the table too. So that's a little easy. I'll stare at my ugly face. So it's coming along. Got the doors on the bottom and little putty touch up and we'll be good. And the doors are cleaned up and I just painted them. And here's the main radiator doors. And I've scribed some lines in here. And these are the radiators that'll be deployed out here. And you can see I put a couple strips of styrene to kind of support them as they are going to be standing up there. And what's going to happen, these surfaces will get some foil on them. So the finish doesn't have to be super perfect, but again, a metallic paint job will pick up the scratches here because the foil will pick up that as well. So I just hit this with some Vallejo aluminum and with a couple drops of a darker steel shade just to darken it up a bit. And that, even though a lot of this will be covered in foil, you want the edges and stuff to be metallic and the back side. So those are painted. Just got that session done. And then started the kit from Dragon. And here's the fuselage parts assembled. There's a left and right half, a rear bulkhead, and two outer sections. So you actually have sills here, where in this guy, you don't have much of anything. So it's going to be interesting because I'm going to be adding a manipulator arm to the other one, but we cut that out. So this is lots of detail, but again, this is a smooth surface on the inside, but I'm going to leave it as is because of all the other detail. So we got this sub-assembly, and that goes on the wing. Of course, since we've got a clear parts, you have to do some painting first, and that's going to be really interesting to get this all painted before you assemble it. And so it's an engineering job really to figure out the sequence of painting and assembling. And here's a few other parts that'll get paint. The APS pods, I need another coat on here. This is just a preliminary coat. And I'm gonna pick off some of those tanks with some different colors. I think they're basically a dark metallic color for the most part. Maybe some are, they're actually spheres, but they're half domes because of the molding limitations. And I'm not going to go into any crazy detail. So, but you can see the idea is you got to paint a lot of these interior parts before you can do the assembly because they're going to be buried underneath clear pieces. So a lot of this is figuring out what sequence things are going in, what goes first where, and how all that's going to go together. And you want to build things in the right order and paint them in the right order so when they go together you've got minimal issues. So I believe that's pretty much where we are at this point. I got some white primer, some green, and some silver, and we'll touch those up and continue on there and get some of these sub-assemblies going and figure out what's going where. So anyway, some progress for you. Have fun out there. Thanks.